Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 24th episode of the third season of Boku no Hero Academia. Now, last episode we had an epic fight between Bakugo and Deku, but we also had some real good character development for them, and just the two of them bonding and developing a real healthy rivalry as opposed to, what they had before, which was not quite that. And All Might also helping out a little bit because, you had Aizawa that was going to, but All Might was like, no, no, man, I got this. I got this. Let me talk to him. It's kind of sort of my fault in a way, I guess. So I need to do it. So yeah, he did it. Then Aizawa kept looking at cat videos on his computer or whatever he was doing. So it all worked out in the end. So yeah, Bakugo and Deku are definitely closer than they were before. I think that's safe to say. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. I suppose so. Starting pretty philosophical. That dopey face. Okay. You're literally looking down on people here. Wow. What? Okay, what exactly was with the echo thing there? I assume it's related to his quirk, or he's insane. One of the two. Maybe both. But yeah, very interesting. I mean, the season's almost over, so I was kind of wondering what they would do. They can't really start anything new this late in the game. Aside, unless they're just trying to push out something for season 4 when it comes. I just love how much Deku just stares at Toru in the opening. It's just funny. I mean, she wants attention, so. Out of all the unimportant characters, Toru is probably my favorite. By unimportant, I mean characters that don't have any real plot relevance. Like, the one with the tail, for example, is kind of in that category. As well as the multiple arms one. Ones that really haven't had any characterization for the most part, or minimal. A season for encounters. That's what they do. Yet. Yes, is he like one broken horn and what's up with that? I suppose so. Yeah, that's everyone's happy about that. He looks so angry. You can be honest, man. Which I'm sure is what makes him really salty. That's a word for it, I guess. I can see that. Moogle! Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. Yes, I'm not surprising. He's no All Might. Maybe you should cut back on the cigarettes, man. course it is. So I guess it's some sort of split personality type deal. Yes. But now he's not here anymore. Animal Music Fest? Sounds like fun. He looks like a generic villain if I've ever seen one. Endeavor, get over here. Save us. And here we go. That didn't work too well. Yes, good old Reservoir Dogs. Just, that was a very random reference. Villain, gotta specify. Man, I'm starting to get a feel for your personality. I'm sure they're good now that All Might's gone. Think you have phones there? I'm sure. All Might kept crime in check and now he's gone, so... Yeah, it's split personality contradicts him a lot. Like, that's almost all he does. I don't know. I don't remember when we last saw Dabi. It might have been the camp. Training camp. Yeah, this guy seems to have a very unhappy existence. Fighting with his alternate personality within him. Definitely potential to be an interesting character. Oh god. I definitely remember some of these people. Rude. That's Dabi, okay. Yeah, I never really thought about it, but his face is definitely a bit off. I'd like to know more about his backstory, jeez. Yeah, you could at least be that respectful. He did insult his face, so he can't really complain. Okay. Oh. Okay. Is that Twice? I don't actually remember exactly what Twice looked like, but, I mean... I think that's him. I know Twice was weird. Okay, yeah, that answers that. Huh. Sounds like fun. Only you can make female clones of yourself. Of course. That's not good. Man, that's gotta suck. Okay, so not the best quirk ever. Sounds fun. Yeah, you are, there's a lot going on with this character. Yeah, I was wondering for a while whether he was a new character or someone I forgot about, but... Ugh. Oh god, that is terrifying. Well, that's your opinion. Nice mask. Skedaddle. I misread that as schedule and thought it was a horrible spelling of it. Yeah, why not? Yeah, sordidly. I totally know what that means. Yeah, we've had like none of the main characters so far, have we? Yeah, I don't get the weird mask. Like that would not be practical for fighting. A quick mid-card to remind me that I am indeed watching My Hero Academia. Oh yeah, that's how it ended. Yeah. I'm sure he doesn't mind being under house arrest. He has all my posters everywhere, so it's basically paradise to him. Yeah, careful. Yeah, we don't want an accident. Shoot style still sounds kind of wrong, but yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he should get along well with Twice. Oh god. He's just this guy. Yeah, but you still don't have much screen time, so get wrecked. Yeah, poor Todoroki. Ooh, what was that Japanese? Yeah, clearly. I, uh, I want to see more of this character. Oh, we haven't seen him in a while. Shinzo. He was a pretty interesting character when he was relevant too. I see you're checking him out. I mean, if that's your thing, then fair enough. I I can't say that I love you. In fact, I don't really care for you much one way or the other. No one cares. Well, I would be doing that, but I have anime to watch, so... Don't play with someone's tail in public. But let me tell you anyway. Loss of a pillar is always a tragic thing. Well, of course. Dan Exitoru. I mean, Uraraka could do something about heaviness. I'll try not to, I guess. Yeah, but... Yeah, enough picking somebody that wasn't a UA student. Huh. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. Oh my god. Do we have to listen to him? Uh, oh, okay, if you say so. Okay, that's what he was trying to say. Thank you, interpreter. Yeah, why was he even there? Very true, and Mineta always making sure to stand next to me, Momo. Well, it's not surprising for Bakugo, but Deku, yeah. Those eyes. uh, you don't seem to be appreciating that girl touching you. But what's it with that character? Please put the subs back down. Thank you. Oh no, not even harsher. Don't talk in class. You just did, but go ahead. Yeah. Yes. But the series is almost over, so... Well, I figured that much, but... Okay. That's more or less what I figured. I was wondering what she was gonna say. uh, love you, Araka. Huh. Sit down. Yeah, that's pretty unconventional. But having those licenses would definitely increase what you can do. Mike is coming, yay. Not really. Oh my god. You guys are... Uh, you really don't want to antagonize Bakugo. Okay, that's interesting. I hope so. I mean, I remember Sue's internship. Oh no. That's what it sounds like. Well, that's messed up. I mean, surely at least somebody will tell them. Man, poor Deku, this is the worst for him. The nerd. This is a real punishment for him. What is that? Why? Why? What? Uh. What are you? The wall shouldn't talk. I don't ask me, Deku. Uh, please go away. Uh, step on him, Deku. I mean, it's a nice quirk, I guess, but uh, I don't know. I mean, I can tell you had blonde hair, but I'm sure he was happy about that. I'm sorry, I'll never misbehave again. Please don't kick me out again. Man, it's definitely had an effect on him. Became a bull. Of course you get a kick out of that. Is this the person from before? Oh. We have a cute girl coming. Yeah, that's the guy. Third years, huh? The big three. That silly face, but you know. The cute girl is the one I'm most interested in for obvious reasons. But I do like his quirk. He has a very interesting quirk. Is his quirk just pass into solid objects? Because that alone is really... I like that a lot. One of the better quirks. Is that also the guy that kept kind of showing in the audience before? Because I don't think we ever saw his face, but he also had blonde hair, so I assume that's the same guy? I do kind of remember seeing the girl with long hair too, at some point, unless they're mixing her up with somebody else. The other one, I don't know. Yeah, I think this was the penultimate episode of the season, with next episode being the last one, I believe. Because MyAnimeLIst did say 25, and I'm pretty sure this is 24. So we don't have much time for this, and this will be just a next season thing. Just kind of setting up for it, I guess. Like next season might start with this whole fancy intern stuff. He's so happy to be out of house arrest. Preview. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like her. Oh. Which one was he? Okay. That should be fun. So you got a tongue ready. Plus Ultra. Minus Slow. I couldn't think of the opposite of Ultra. Anyway, that was the 24th episode of the third season of My Hero Academia. And this episode was interesting. Like, the entire first half was dedicated to this kind of monologue from a certain villain. And we didn't really know who that was supposed to be. I was kind of confused. I thought maybe it was a new character. For a little bit, I was wondering, okay, is that a new character or one I just kind of forgot about? After a while, I kind of concluded that it was a new kid, that it was a new character, and then it was proven wrong as soon as he put his mask on. I was like, oh, that's twice. Yeah, okay, I get it. I know who he is now, so I guess it was a kind of an intended fake out to a degree. But he definitely seems a lot more interesting than I kind of first suspected when he was first introduced, because he has this kind of, I don't know, existential thing going on where he doesn't know if he's the real one or not, because his quirk allows him to clone himself, and other things as well, of course. And I guess they all got into a big fight about who was real, and there was some violence and tying up and attempted murder and some actual murder. And yeah, that was pretty messy. And now he just walks around crazy, his mind like contradicting his own words and stuff. It's pretty messed up. So he has a lot going on. Is kind of the real takeaway from that. But we're starting to get more into the whole All Might situation. Well, more specifically, what the society in general is like without him, and how that pillar of justice and light is gone. How Endeavor takes his place, but because Endeavor has taken his place for lack of options, people kind of compare him to All Might. And every time they talk about Endeavor being the #1 hero, you're kind of subtly, reminding yourself and others that All Might is gone. Like Endeavor being the #1 hero is basically proof that All Might is gone. So I don't think I'm very good at explaining what I'm trying to say there, but that's kind of what this is. So Endeavor's not really happy with his position, constantly being compared to All Might, and the situation with villains and stuff. Obviously, it's much worse than it was when All Might was there around, because All Might's obviously very powerful and he's able to stop any villain, really, like a one-on-one. There's like almost no villain that could take him on one-on-one, with All for One being like the only possible exception. But that really wasn't the best thing about what All Might did. All Might's mere existence was enough of a deterrent for crime to go down very, very low compared to what it otherwise would be. And now that he is gone, and villains know he's gone, that's no longer the case, so we get to see a lot more petty crime. And that's what we saw in this episode. And that's a problem. That's a very big problem. We need more heroes, we need better heroes, and we need things to improve, really. It's kind of the takeaway there. And this, because I don't remember how long ago it was, but we did have a scene where villains were complaining about how much it sucks with All Might being around and how business is horrible and all that. And now that's pretty much been reversed. That's no longer a problem. So we get to see what's interesting about the current situation is we get to see more what the world would be like without All Might. We get to kind of see the effect he had now that he is no longer there, if that makes sense. So definitely some interesting stuff to get into. Anyway, the other stuff was basically just remind us about the house arrest stuff with Deku and Bakugo. Deku being very upset that he doesn't get to go to class because he's a freaking nerd, as Bakugo calls him. But eventually got back to class and was all excited, and we also talked about the next step of internship, which they can kind of do because of their provisional licenses, I guess, which is a very unique situation because of that. Also, Deku had a run-in with a very weird student. Like, he just kind of faced through the wall to look at Deku, and then faced through the ground to look at Deku. Just this really creepy guy. I guess his quirk is either going through solid objects or melding together with them. One of the two. I'm leaning towards the former, though, personally. Which I would love to be able to just go through walls and stuff. Like, I think there was a superpower like that in X-Men as well. Someone that could go through walls, and some news reports saying, what's to stop this person from walking through walls and robbing a bank, or something like that. So yeah, this definitely a useful quirk, because you could just go through walls. And you know how he went this space slide through the wall like that? I mean, you could do that not just with, regular walls, but with walls of places you're not supposed to be. Like, for instance, just a random example, the girls' locker room. Because we had a scene, I mentioned that because we had a scene where Mineta discovered a hole from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room and allowed him to look through it. Of course, that did not end well because, Kyoko, whatever her name was, she stabbed him in the eye with a little earphone jack thing. And yeah, it was very salty that Mineta didn't talk about her at all in that scene. But this guy could pretty much be more strategic with where he goes. Like, he could very specifically go to a location where they just wouldn't be looking, so it would be less conspicuous if he wanted to look into the girls' locker room or the girls' bathroom, or whatever else. Just examples, anything he wants to be able to look into. And it's definitely a very useful quirk, like for reconnaissance and stuff, if you want to get in somewhere to see what's up. So yeah, very valuable quirk. Definitely one of the best I've seen in the show as far as how badly I would personally want them. Because I mean, the Todoroki's quirk is really cool. I'd like to have that one. Deku's quirk is pretty cool if you can control it, of course, and not hurt yourself. And I would put this quirk to be about that level if it works the way I suspect it does, but obviously we'll get learning more about the details about it next time and its possible limitations. That could definitely have an effect on how much I'd want it, but we have to wait and see. for that. But yeah, the other two, because that person turned out to be one of the big three. That name is funny because that's kind of what the anime. I think it was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece that were usually referred to as the big three. From people that watch more than the super mainstream anime. So that's kind of what I think about when I hear the big three personally. But yeah, basically we have these big three, all third years with assume pretty good quirks and pretty good control of them, and they're gonna kind of help explain things, I guess, to the students next episode, which will be fun. One of them is even gonna fight them, which will definitely be interesting. I definitely want to learn more about these people, especially the girl. We don't even know what her quirk is. It should be interesting. But also the other guy, we don't know what his quirk is either. All we know is about the guy that we saw before. And I look forward to more of that. Oh, there's also that one girl. Let's see if I can find the spot with her real quick. Because I would like to be able to know what her name was. The girl, the foreign girl. Oh, we also had the weird guy that was barking like a dog on stage. That was certainly interesting, but then we had an interpreter and kind of made you wonder why he was there to begin with. But yeah, the one scene where the one douchebag shows up to mock Class 1A, like he always does. Bragging about how they all passed. Okay, Pony Tsunotori, like her name is actually just Pony. That's interesting because I know one My Little Pony fan that reacts to this anime. He'll probably be excited about that when he gets to this, but yeah, horn cannon. I wonder what that quirk actually does. Is it just like shooting her horns off or shooting something out of her horns? Either way, it's cool. I definitely liked her speech because I always love characters with broken Japanese, foreign characters. So yeah, she seems very cute. I like her a lot. I would like to see more of her. I'll be honest, I need more of that character. Is kind of what I'm trying to say, because she is very fun. I would show her my horn cannon if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think that was all I really wanted to touch up on. I mean, just the Deku being all salty about not being able to go to class is still hilarious. And yeah, that's really about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.